What's up, guys? Welcome back to C-Buzz Sports Cards. We are back. We got another video. This will be titled Skybox 1990 Basketball, Part 2. So this will be the second box of this today that I've opened. Just did one. I'll post the first video, and then this one will be posted shortly after. So if you're watching this, there's another video already up. As always, please like and subscribe. I'm going to give away a few free cards at the end of this. I don't know what we're going to pull, but if I could pull 3 Jordans, I'll give one away to a commenter. I'm sure we'll get some Larry Birds. I'll give a Larry Bird away. The Jordan, if it grades a 10, could be worth $600-700, $800. The Bird, if it grades a 10, you're probably looking at like 90, something like that, I think is what they're going for. Let's get these packs out of the box. So we've got 15 cards per pack. We've got 35 packs. And I'll give you guys a quick synopsis on how it's gone prior within this product. So I wrote it down. I was a little confused in the prior videos. So let's see. I did 2 boxes of Series 1, which is the black. The first box we pulled out 4 Jordans. The second box we got 2, and then I bought a couple boxes of the green Series 2. In both of those I pulled 2 Jordans, and then I did my 4th box of Series 1 just a little bit ago today. We pulled only 1 Jordan, surprisingly. So now we've got the 4th box of Series 1, so 6 boxes total of Skybox 1990. I think you're a little more likely to find Jordans in the Series 1. I think it's a smaller checklist. Out of the, what did we get, 6, 8, 10, 11 Jordans, I think I have 6 that are sent to grading. I think I sent 3 to PSA, 3 to Beckett, something like that. Or maybe it was 4, I don't remember. But I've got 4, 5, 6 Jordans that were grade worthy out of these boxes. The cool thing, these boxes are about $90 on eBay. And the cards come out pretty good. The main thing is centering. So we're going to hop right into it and see what we can find here. Let me just get set up. Packs are a little tricky to open. There we go. All right. Cool card design. Old school. This is kind of like the first. It was an innovative card. Oh, Jordan right off the bat. Beautiful. It's pretty good condition too. I don't see any flaws. Corners look good. Centering's pretty good. But the back is a little off center. If we can pull 3 of them, I will give one away. And I'll give the 3rd one away just to make it random. And if we pull some Larry Birds, I'll give a Larry Bird away, whatever one's in the best condition. All you gotta do is comment. Of course, if you like and subscribe, that would definitely help. We got a Ewing, I'll put the good guys in a different pile. But like I mentioned in the other video, it's kind of surprising you can buy a box for $90. I mean, I think the first box I bought might have been $70, $75. After shipping and tax, it was probably $80, $85, something like that. I think this was probably just under $100, say a Thomas. But it's surprising you can buy a box for that price and find the kind of value you can in this product. Granted, it's a 35-year-old product. I think part of it is just people aren't thinking about it. People have this stuff in their basement, they're selling it as sealed wax, and they might not realize that the PSA 10 Jordans are selling for $700-800. Now, granted, you have to pull a Jordan out of here that's going to grade a PSA 10, but if you can pull 3 or 4 of them, or even 2 and buy a few boxes. I mean, you do the math on that. The math starts to make sense pretty quick. And on top of that, you get a lot of other guys that, you know, the cards aren't huge value because they're just a base card. But if they grade well, you can sell them anywhere between 60 to 100 bucks. And then, I mean, it's not just about the sales. Some of the stuff you just might want to keep. It depends, like the Jordan stuff. I'd like to grade and flip a few of them, but other than that, I'd like to keep a number of them for my personal collection or use them as trade currency for some other Jordans in the future. All right, so I think that's what happened last box is we hit our Jordan in the first pack and then we didn't get anything in the rest of the box. I don't think that's going to happen again. I think that was a bit of an anomaly. Curious how big this checklist is. Take a peek and see. I think it's like 300-400 guys at least. I think the Series 2 is bigger. I think there's like an extra couple hundred cards in the Series 2 because the Series 2 they do like team logo cards. They've got updated cards. More people. Larry Bird. There's a Larry. That one's in great shape. Looks perfect. Could be maybe a little thicker on top and bottom, but left to right it's great. Back is pretty good. Leave a comment. I will mail you that Larry Bird. I'll give you the details for the giveaway by the end of the video. Try to rip through these as quick as I can. Yeah, there's a number of guys that have cards in here with some value at a PSA 10. I mean, you got Olajuwon, Ewing, Malone. The big 2 after Jordan would be Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Raheem. Who else do you have in here? I think Sean Kemp's is a rookie card. I think we pulled a Kemp. I don't believe it says rookie on here, but maybe not. 1990 Hoops, they call it his rookie card, but the Kemp, Drexler. I think I saw Drexler's PSA 10 was going for about 60 bucks based on past sales. There are some weird anomalies too. There's set collectors. A guy, Cajun Cardboard, he's a big Jordan collector. I don't know him. I've watched some of his videos. I enjoy his videos. He was talking about this set a week or 2 ago, or maybe it's when I watched the video. I don't know when he made the video, but he was going through and looking at past sales for cards from this set, and there were, no-name guys in a PSA 10. I think there was a guy, I don't remember the name of the card, the player on the card. It was a nobody, and because it was a PSA 10, it sold for like 200 and some bucks, just because there's some set collector out there that needs that card in the PSA 10. So anyway, if you're a collector that is trying to put together a set, I've got like 6 boxes of these. If you need a certain player, shoot me a message or a comment. I'd be happy to mail you a card if I can dig one out that's in good shape. And then maybe you can send it in, get it graded, and complete your set. So let me know. All right, still quite a few packs left. We got 1 Larry, 1 Michael, no Magic yet. People talk about the checklist sometimes having surprising value because people throw them away, nobody kept them. So the set makers sometimes look for those and they can't find them. I mean, in this, I'd think you'd have to be able to find it because you could just buy some unopened boxes. It's not super hard to find. I don't know how much of it's left out there in the world, but I got to imagine it wasn't hard for me to find these. I mean, this is the 4th box of Series 1, and I did 2 of Series 2, and Ewing. So, curious, anybody watching, if you guys are just vintage basketball collectors, are you guys into, is it Jordan, other players from the set? Let me know. Jordan's been obviously on fire in the hobby lately. I mean, he's always been one of the top guys, but as of recent, his cards have really taken off. And I've been trying to add some Jordan to my collection, but it's been tough because some of the stuff is just so expensive. And when it gets to a certain point, it's like, well, what do you do? You know, it's nice to buy and get a little value right off the bat. You know, it's nice to buy a card that's in great condition, grade it, you know, get that 10 or a 9, and have some margin built into the card, or just some wiggle room, right? Versus buying a card that is already at the top of the market. It's just hard because you know, where is the market going to go? You know, if you want to get out of the card for whatever reason or trade it, are you going to get the same value in 6 months? And, you know, if it's a card you're planning on buying and keeping for life or forever, then I guess it doesn't really matter. But even then, sometimes you get a card and tastes change, or maybe it's a stepping stone to a bigger card. So the value matters whether someone's in this for the money or not. I mean, part of the reason cards make sense to begin with is because there's value after the money's spent. You know, it's not like a shirt where you buy a $150 shirt and after you wear it a couple times it's worth $0. You know, it's a different thing, and that's part of why the hobby is as big as it is, because people look at the cards as an alternative asset, and they are. Now, are they the best investment you can make with your money? No, I don't think so. I think that'd be crazy to say that. I mean, you can be smart, you can be tactful, you can be, you know, just lucky sometimes in certain ways. I mean, if you want to invest your money, put it in stocks, put it in the S&P 500. But if you enjoy cards and you want to have money spread around somewhere else, you just like them, then, I mean, it makes sense in a lot of different ways, which is the cool part. I mean, that's one of the reasons so many people are into this. And that's one of the fun parts, is buying stuff. There's another Larry. One of the fun parts is you can buy stuff, grade it, you know, buy guys that you think their value is going to go up, sell guys you think their value is going down. And you can sort of play that game and try to work your way, flip into bigger cards, and that's part of the fun of it. You know, you put your money, or you get the cards of the guys that you like and the guys that you think are either going to have a great career and they're still playing, or guys that have already had a great career and they're always going to have a legacy. So it's, you know, it's just another way to connect with sports, you know, something that we all love to watch, and it's just a great thing. Another Larry. We got 3 Larrys. Dennis. Still no more Jordans yet. We're getting down there now. We've only had 1 Jordan in both of these boxes. I'm pretty surprised because I've had multiple in every other box of this that I've opened. I gotta think there's one more hiding in here. I mean, we're down to 5 packs. But we got a few Larrys, so leave a comment I'll give away, we'll look at the Larrys here at the end and see which one is in the best condition. I'll give that away. I'll mail it to somebody. So you don't have to send any money, of course. I'll cover it. It's like $5 to mail it. So I'll just get your address, your name. You just got to leave a comment, and then within a week of this video being posted, I'll choose a commenter just randomly, randomize it, and then yeah, I'll shoot you a message. So keep an eye on your notifications, and I'll ask for your name and address, and I'll mail you the card. So, and then hopefully you can grade it, get a 10, and then you got a card that'll be worth roughly $100. I'm a pretty new channel, small channel at this point too, so there might not be a lot of commenters, so your odds of winning are probably pretty good. Last pack. Last pack. Will we get a last pack, Jordan? Oh, nope. All right, well, surprising. I thought we would pick up at least a couple Jordans. We didn't. Kind of just do a little review. I mean, we picked up a lot of other good guys. There's a lot of cards in here where we just separate some of these out. I wonder what a Steve Kerr goes for in a PSA 10. Yeah, so some of these are all solid guys. You know, a lot of these, I think if you grade them, you're at $50-$60 that stack. I don't know, I'm curious what Isaiah goes for, if he about that or if he's more. I know Magic is going for, him and Bird go for like 80, 90, 100 in a PSA 10. Curious what the Scotties go for. But I mean, there are a number of cards in here that, you know, you pay the whatever $25 after shipping to grade, you know, and you're not making a ton on it. But I mean, with a box that costs $100, it's not bad. But anyway, we got 3 Larrys. Let's see which one looks the best. That one's centered really well. Surface looks good. Corners look good. Back looks really good. I think that would be a good one to give away. This one also looks really good. I mean, this one does too. I think on this one, the top might be just a touch wider than the bottom, but not by much. So let's see the back. Yeah, the top's a little wider than the bottom on the back. I think it's between these two. Let's just check the surface. This one's got something on the surface right there. I don't know if it's glue from the packaging. All right, we'll give this one away here. So, like I say, just leave a comment. Within a week, I'll shoot somebody a message, we'll randomize it, and I'll mail this off to you. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe. I'll be doing more videos, reviews on box openings, pack openings, value, quality control, just commentary on different cards, the inserts, the sets, other hobby stuff. So anyway, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye.